We are arriving in Helsinki. You can see how the ship is turned.
Well, let's say under Russian for like 108 years, since 1809, that Russian King Alexander I claimed that Finland belonged to Russian Empire as a Grand Duke, which they took or they beat Sweden. So what do you know about Finland before you come to Finland, everybody? What do you know about Finland?
This is your city hall.
So, well, a fish. sorry, that's the wrong answer. Because if it's talk about fish, I think Norway is the only country can answer that. Okay? Finland is not famous for fish. Anything else? You never used a mobile phone called Nokia? Yeah, 1.6 million population. That's the total population of this country, 5.6 million. You can imagine that, so small country. And in the capital, as Helsinki, we have 1.2 million people. Small, right? How many population in
Orthodox Church.
Kuala Lumpur? KL? 3 million? Oh, that's quite small. Yeah, 1.2 anyway. Small, yes. Yeah, and the church is closed on Monday, if I remember it correctly. That's closed on Monday. So, but we can still take a photo outside. It's one of the great church to visit. And next church will be Lutheran, that's a Christian one. So this is a Russian one, and because of the relationship between Finland and Russia has gone very bad ever since we joined NATO. You know, Finland is the member of NATO. Do you know that? Yeah, 2023. So 2 years from now, after that, yeah. So the tense between Russia and Finland has been very, very bad, and the border is closed, and you cannot buy anything made in Russia in Finland. They remove all the stuff from the shops, supermarket, everywhere, and the trading has been stopped.
Bird's eye view of Helsinki from the church. It was the ferry we came on.
That means the boss of the church, the big boss of all the churches. That's the Helsinki Cathedral. We power it in the hand of our Prime Minister. And do you know we used to have one pretty young lady as our Prime Minister? Her name is Sanna Marin. Never know? The Finnish Prime Minister? No more, yeah. X1. Market Square is somewhere what we call the tourist trap. So this is special for you guys. This, okay. Not for us. We local people, we barely go there to buy anything because they're more expensive. And yes, but for tourists it's a good place because for the yellow color tent you can buy some food and fruits as well. And the white color one tent is for souvenir. Yeah.
Roads are cobblestone, so it's very bumpy.
This is our shopping street, and well, in Finland you can find many luxury brands like you are in Central Europe. Finns don't like spend money on this luxury stuff.
This is the President Square.
Okay, so everybody
No rush for a picture. I will give you enough time for the photo.
Okay, you keep it.
Let me give you some story for the place. And you can put it down, okay? So this is the Senator Square I told you earlier, and this is 3-in-1 place. Politician, education, and religion in one place. So we're starting with politician. That's the senator office. And there, yeah, starting from 18th century. Yeah, it's same age as the church. On the other side, almost identical. Did you find the difference between these two?
No.
This is bigger.
The color or what?
No.
Like the color.
No, it's not bigger.
This one new. This one is new.
No, same. They are identical. But something missing. Yeah, the clock. So this is the University of Helsinki. Where? University of Helsinki. That's right. No clock meaning study. Don't look at time. Forget about time. We're study. Don't look at time. Okay. So that's the University of Helsinki. So that's the education, right? Politician, education, and we have religion. That's the church. So this is one of the most important place in Finland. That's where the people protest. I want more money, get the Russian out, that kind of thing. In Finland, let's say this country is standing or supporting Ukraine because NATO. That's why. Okay? And in this area, we only have one king who's standing there. So there's no bird. Normally, he always has bird on top of him. Bird, seagull, most likely. So this is a Russian king, Alexander II, not the first. First is the one who built this church, and the other one we just seen. Okay, so his nephew of the Alexander I, both are the king of Russian Empire. So you may wonder why we have a Russian king standing in the middle of, here. That's something to do with the history about Finland and Russia. Finnish, right? And Finland also famous for its early education system. Early meaning from kindergarten to high school. The Finnish education system in that period is very, very good. It used to be #1 in the world. I think now it's top 10 still. Not #1 anymore because so many countries copied it, make it better. But still, Finland is a good place to have a family place. I myself, I've been living in Scandinavia for 28 years. I used to live in Denmark and I live in Norway. Now I choose Finland as for now I would say the final destination. That's the place to have a family. It's the best. Good education system and, not too much people compared to Sweden. We're like half size of Sweden by population. Welfare system is quite okay in here, not as good as in Norway, because Norway is rich. You know that, right? Norway is a rich country. They have oil, so rich. And Finland doesn't have oil, but we have forest. Finland is the #2 in the world by the forest coverage percentage in the world. #2. Finland has forest. They have a desert. They don't have a forest. Okay, never mind. I give you an answer. We save time. We don't have time for that. Okay, so Brazil, the country famous for football, right? Brazil. Okay, now on the right hand side, did you see this building? That's the train station. But if you notice the flag, that's the country small, but everything works well. And you may notice that there's no luxury car on the street, right? You don't see some luxury car. Well, there's just one. I mean, you don't see Ferrari, Rolls Royce, that kind of level car driving on the street. No, we don't have. Things they drive normal cars for everyday use. Yeah, and we have so good public transportation system, so we don't really need a car, especially when we live in the city center. In summertime, we may have some cars, yes. And the other thing I noticed every time when the guests complain, no, they not complain, but they ask me, say, Simon, why the cars in Helsinki are so dirty? You see, nobody wash car in
that often, the car. Expensive, yes, definitely. Wash car price can up to 200 euro. Wash the car from 30, 40, depends on machine or human. Human is more expensive, yes. So now we are passing by a very nice and new area, refurnished area. So on the left hand side, that's the Parliament, built in 1926. Left hand side, Parliament. Right hand side, you see this yellow white building. On the right hand side, you see the nice one. That's the library, built in 2018, and it won the architecture design of the year in Europe, 2018. Yeah, beautiful design. Yes.
No, the coach.
And the music hall on the right hand side, just passing by. Yeah, music. That's all about the place we are going to see. Sibelius Park. It's about the musician of Finland history. Yeah, that's.
We are at the Helsinki ferry terminal to take a ferry from here to Tallinn in Estonia, where we can catch a flight to Copenhagen. Queuing to board the ferry. This ferry is big. It has a lot of sitting lounges and even slot machines.
We're sitting on the sun deck.
There's a sun deck. Plenty of sitting areas. But looks like not many passengers, because there's plenty of space in the ship. There are lockers for you to put your things. More lockers, there's a lot there. There's Burger King. More slot machines. There's a buffet, but you have to pay.
Hello guys.
Hi. Prices are quite reasonable. All sorts of drinks. Salad. Hot food. What is the typical fare? More places to eat here, but all this you have to pay. This is the main area. Coffee and Co. There's a superstore here, and the ladies are here. More slot machines.
Ni con cậu đi.
11 decks on this ferry. Some more slot machines. This one is similar to the one we are on. Same company. The smoking area. Arriving in Tallinn, Estonia.
안녕하세요.
You're in the wrong country, yeah?
Now weather outside, yeah, weather outside now is getting hot, yeah, but still it can be windy at times. Now the local time has no, it's the same as in Helsinki, so it's almost come to 5 minutes to 4, yeah, 5 minutes to 4. So we have to depart, yeah, and Riga, they form the Baltic countries. And from here to go to St. Petersburg is only 320 kilometers. St. Petersburg, Russia.
Sergey is actually from Seoul. Music. No need?
thanks, no thanks.
Okay.
Hot ah?
Hot, huh? Okay.
Pas saya spelling eh.
Sailors. So this is the entrance into the old city. You see that the old city itself is actually a more of a city. Time they will have the concert and things here. Right. Now if you were to look at your right hand side, this is Old Town. You can see the Okay, so this building is the fortification here. You can see that the building itself is very influence of the Russian building. Yeah. If you want to go to St. Petersburg, you go to Moscow, you see all these buildings are very similar, like this type of shape here. Now, if anyone is interested, you can actually go in, buy a ticket to go to the top if you want, right? And then as we walk straight further down, this is the old town itself, right? In the old town, besides this building, then the other building that is very famous is the St. Olaf Church. The St. Olaf Church is further down, then we have to turn right, where you see with a high spire, pink in color. That one is the St. Olafin Church Cathedral. There's a St. Catherine Cathedral, which is further way up. All this area, people pay money to go in to explore the tunnels. The tunnels and also the wall up. Okay. So other than that, if you go further straight up, you'll find the old town itself full of cafes. People dressed in local traditional costume. The waitress, most of the waitress are dressing in traditional costume.
Được chưa? It's very hard to walk along such cobblestones. Thì nó mấy lần được qua nữa. These look like students. They look like students.
She's in front. Where's Richard? Don't know.
And for those who managed to walk into the town square just now, you'll be able to see waiters dressed in very medieval kind of costume serving people.
Đi lên mà.
Your hand carry bag, your handphone also, and then your laptop. If you have any laptop, if you have any iPad, you can take it out and go through the scanner. Also, before you do your check-in, kindly double check whatever things you check in. No battery power bank in your check-in bag. It has to be in your hand carry. Any form of battery, any form of power bank has to be in your hand carry. Now,
Now, in your hand carry bag, must not have nail clippers, scissors, pen knife, sharp objects, and then any form of liquid must not be more than 100 ml per bottle. So later in the plane, you need to show your ticket, or your boarding pass in order that they serve you because all these food are additional that we have ordered, just like Asia. If you have not ordered any food, then they will not serve you because we have already ordered and paid online for your food, so you will be served food, but you need to have your e-ticket with you or your boarding pass with you.
We are checked in and now waiting for our flight to Copenhagen. The next flight from Copenhagen to Singapore and Kuching will be tomorrow. We will arrive the day after, but that will be in my next episode. This will be the end of this episode. So continue to watch and don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos. And you may like to press the bell button so that you'll be notified of any further videos I may post. Thank you for watching.